What's up, guys? I want to make a video about manifesting. Um, so when you start doing like different affirmations and all this shit, you're gonna be tested, bro. Because like you're gonna be tested. A lot of the stuff that you want, you're gonna be tested because you're gonna start moving into a new energy, which is gonna start shifting your behavior, which is gonna start inviting things that you might be afraid of. So you're gonna be tested if you can handle it or not. And just know that that's gonna happen. And affirmations are good. I like to actually make my own affirmations and make them into subliminals. That works well for me personally, just because when I do stuff like that, I don't have to think about it. But when you do affirmations, you want to feel it, because really it's not about saying it, it's really about feeling it, because it is like magic actually, because you're going to start changing how you move around and do things. But also, since we're all one and everything's connected, people and things will just start coming to you out of the blue. Like, it's literal magic, or what you would call as magic. But really what it is that we're all one and we're all connected. Therefore, how you feel inside affects everything out here. How you feel inside affects everything out here. Pretend that you don't have like skin or a body, and your body, there's no barriers and everything's just energy. And pretend this isn't a solid piece of mass, because technically it's not. It just appears to be a solid piece of mass, but actually we're a bunch of particles and atoms together. But if you zoom in, it's actually, it's not solid. So when that starts to change, it starts to vibrate. And think of the unseen world, the spiritual world. Think of it like everything's collapsed onto itself. There's no like here to get to there. You know what I mean? Like it appears like we're moving, but in actuality we're not moving at all. We're not moving at all. It appears that we're moving. We are, but we aren't. You know, in the physical, we are, but we aren't. So those things will start to come to you. However, sometimes like you might have entities that live inside your body, all this type of stuff. That's why this shit takes time, guys. And also too, like, it's good to meditate daily and start clearing certain stimulations, like your phone. Start clearing certain stimulations, like take walks and stuff. Be less stimulated, because a lot of the stuff that you think you want, you don't actually want that shit. You've been programmed to think that you want that shit, but you don't actually in your heart desire that shit. And that's why a lot of the stuff you try to manifest, you're not getting. And a lot of things is like people think they're out here manifesting the shit that they're getting, which they are, but this is all God, bro. And what you call God isn't like some dude in the sky. God is you. However, on a bigger picture, because you think you're not him, you think you're not God. God isn't a him or a her. Nice. Yo, this dude's just running on the beach. That's what I'm talking about. Straight. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good ass exercise. Everything is one, but we use the concept of God because there's a will that created the whole entire universe, and that will lives through you. So the things that you desire deep down in your heart, that's what you call God wants you to have. That's what the will of the universe wants you to have. And a lot of the other shit, the mental clutter, that's a bunch of that. All that other stuff is bullshit. You know, especially like with us guys too, like getting bitches. I don't even call them bitches. I don't like getting bitches. I like getting women. Getting women, all this type of stuff. A lot of that stuff, we think we want that because a lot of it is validation. And not to say that getting a woman itself is like validation, but some of our desires are carnal. They're not from higher spirit. You know what I mean? They're carnal, and they've been programmed within us through our insecurities and all this egoic shit. So we have to start healing through a lot of our pains and our traumas in order to really let the will of Christ, God, consciousness into our bodies, so that way we can actually attract what we really desire, because it's your higher self. So what you really desire is actually what's going to really fulfill you really fulfill you in your life. But you're gonna, there's gonna be challenges, there's gonna be tribulations. And I know for me, like, my true desires are much greater than a lot of, and I think this is for a lot of people, but for me especially, is much greater than a lot of the physical stuff on this reality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about a lot of this shit. But at the same time, obviously I want money, so that way I can do the things that I want to do in this matrix. You know what I mean? But a lot of this stuff, especially guys too, like, we live, especially in America, we live in a very privileged time, which is cool. It's great, but it creates a lot of weakness, and it creates a lot of laziness and comfortability, which makes it harder to, like, back in the day when it wasn't like that, basically what was happening, what was supposed to happen, and all this is supposed to happen. I'm not, even though like we're all one, and you're me and I'm you, I'm a limited form of consciousness inside of a body, so therefore I don't want to get it twisted like, yo, I know all things, because I don't want people coming back and being like, oh, you said you're God. No, I said we're all God. Like, think of the universe as one big body, and everything within it is a bunch of cells. So you have the universe, a galaxy. Within galaxies, there's solar systems. Within the solar system, there's planets. Within the planets, there's animals and bugs. And then within them, there's cells and so forth and so forth. It's just a body within a body within a body within a body. Nice, yo. This guy's straight up doing sprints. That's what I'm talking about. It's within a body within a body within a body within a body. So therefore, like, literally everything's connected. And that's when I talk about a lot of this law of attraction shit. You know what I mean? Some Christian people, a lot of people, you have Christians that'll be like, oh, that's demonic. It's tit for tat, guys. It's just lack of knowledge. But yeah, so just know that you're gonna be tested. You can't have what you want. What you truly desire is meant for you to have. What you truly desire, not what you egoically desire, what you truly desire. And to find that out, you gotta be present. Be present in your body. Be present all the time, as much as you possibly can. Heal from your traumas through contemplation, being honest with yourself, self-work. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. Chakra balancing, chakra meditation, jumping off a building and killing yourself. Just kidding, don't do that. There's a lot of things you can do though. But I'm gonna make more videos on that. I wanna make another video though. So peace. Be breezy, guys. And yeah, check out this view.